So Danny and the four of us, we got together last night actually to watch a movie that Danny and I had not seen ever.
Oh yeah, we're going right into it, everybody. Everybody tuning in, everybody listening in, get excited because these guys got an education.
So last night we watched for the first time in our natural lives the first Predator movie.
Just have to do the bongos every time. It's so good. What was the closed captioning of that? Whiskering?
Yeah, it said whiskering, not like I thought it would say like clicking or snap.
I would always think it's clicking sounds of what the Predator does.
But it's whiskering, which is a weird.
I have yet to look up what whiskering is.
I think it makes more sense by the end of the movie.
That it's called whiskering?
Yeah.
Why? But why would they call it?
Because it's a specific noise that it's doing with its mouth, and so when you see its mouth, then I think I don't know. I guess they call those whiskers, and so it's saying whisker, even though those aren't whiskers.
Aren't those teeth?
Yeah, they look like 4 extra teeth that are on the side. I don't know.
Yeah,
but when it makes that noise, they move. They like go like that.
So we decided to watch.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
So we decided to watch it before the release of Prey comes out on Hulu.
Yeah.
This next week.
Now you know.
Now we know. And
have the battle.
if you look at our Instagram,
we
recreated the famous scene of the handshake, the Predator shake.
It's the handshake that turns into an arm wrestling match. It also blows up everybody's mind because of how manly it is. Like this man,
the manliest scene in any movie.
Like it's amazing. And then like Arnold's there, like just with Carl Weathers, it's just CIA got you pushing too many pencils, Dylan, and he's just like, and then like Carl Weathers, Dylan, like he's just like, I'm gonna keep going with it, man. And he's like trying to bluff, like, man, you ain't strong. I was like, dude, it's Arnold.
Then he's like, all right, you can stop.
Okay, please stop.
They're there for like a good 5 minutes.
It's a good 30 seconds of just like bro tension. It's wonderful. That, and then you have the rest of like Dutch's team. That's Arnold's character. Like his team, like they're all a bunch of like, your standard dude bro, like special forces guys. They go in, they clear up some base and whatever, and then they proceed to get housed by the freaking Predator.
Yeah. The Predator was taking them all, one at a time. Getting them when they go off on their own, isolating them. Even though his intention wasn't to isolate them, they just isolated themselves because they were going mad.
Maybe they
just wanted to hunt them down.
Maybe he got them like crazy on purpose. Mind games.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not like in the hypnotic kind of way, but just driving them crazy enough to the point where they want to go after whatever this thing is that they can't see and try to take it out for themselves.
Yeah. So
that way they can, they all fail except for one, but they all could live peacefully, or continue with their lives peacefully without
continue with their lives peacefully. I don't know if you encounter the Predator and live. I don't know if you can just continue your life peacefully.
The jungle took them. That's what it was.
The jungle took them.
La selva se la llevó.
It had great effects, and it is an 80s movie, but it still held up for today for me and Zach watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
How were some of like your typical like cheesy 80s moments?
Very cheesy.
Extremely.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we were expecting it, so I think it was okay.
And that's the thing. That's the beauty I think of Predator, is that like it starts off like that. And then he throws the freaking like
spear thing.
He throws the knife at that one guy, and doesn't he tell him to stick around?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he throws it, the guy gets stabbed, and then he waits like 30 seconds and then turns around. He's like,
Stick around.
Stick around.
Like it was delayed.
Or knock knock, and then I'm just like, really? Like, all right, this is the kind of movie. And then Jesse Ventura, like this guy, he's like, dude, you're bleeding, man. You're hit. I ain't got time to bleed. Like, there's so many of them. Like and then like Shane Black's character, just with all his jokes. Like, dude, Zach actually legitimately found one funny. Like I was like, wow, he got him. He got him. That's why that guy went and directed stuff after.
Yeah, that was, I think, like the first joke was it was kind of funny, I guess, but the second one was
switched it up.
actually
Yeah, he switched it up. He made
They're so bad.
he made the
they're good.
he made like the staunch tracker guy like just burst out laughing.
And then I made a correct prediction that the first person to die would be Shane Black, just out of probably Shane Black.
Yeah,
And
dude,
then-
he
And
got
you were right.
like he got pretty hardcore, like that, and then the other Jesse Ventura, like he got like it looked like plasma impaled. Like the more like I look back on it, it's like yeah, like dude got
Got a hole in his chest.
Yeah, he just got
yep.
like lasered, or plasma
Blazed.
He
Blazed.
he got shoulder cannon. Now we found out the shoulder cannon.
That shoulder cannon is ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's too overpowered.
It's OP.
yeah. It's like, oh, I'm hunting, but I mean, like if they have like people have M16s and grenade launchers, it's like, well, I guess I have a shoulder cannon to even it up. That's just
Yeah, I
pure
guess.
cauterization, no muzzle flash, like nothing. So like you couldn't even tell where it came from. Like you just get wrecked. Like not fair.
That
Any
would be-
other like standout moments or standout things you guys enjoyed about the movie?
I like the final fight between Arnold and the Predator. Thought it was very cool. Like the way that he kind of got to fight him and kind of take the advantage.
Yeah.
Hiding and getting the mud all over him, trying to just find his weakness. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was actually like a smart move. It wasn't like some dumb
yeah,
Action movie
cheesy way
contrivance.
to like
yeah. And I mean, he found how to camouflage himself by accident
yeah.
when he jumped over the cliff and got muddy, and then the Predator couldn't see him.
Like he figured it out and then took it to the next level and then planned out his whole, way to stop him or kill him.
Yeah, like trying to trap him or even like impale him with those.
Old Jungle Jim. Get it?
I love how strong the Predator was. Just like he grabs Arnold by the neck and just like lifts him up with one
Like
arm.
nothing.
This is Arnold
He's like, "This is my house."
with one arm. Like just nope.
Arnold's like, "Do it, come on, do it."
Looking at him, he's like, hell no, I'm just going around.
It's like I know where you're trying.
He's
to
like, he
do.
saw the trap. He's like, "No, I'm good."
Dude, or
Well, the only thing is I don't know how he saw anything.
I mean, like, it was just spiky things. He's like, the hell is this? Get this out of here. Carl, like, so, what was it Bill Duke's character, Mac? Like we talking about, like, them going crazy? Like, that's the perfect example of what Zach was talking about. Like, this dude just went off the deep end. Like, he's out here singing Little Richard songs and just, like, going, like, just freaking out. And then he got mind gamed. Yeah,
He was spraying the jungle with machine guns.
dude. Oh, that's the scene. I think like that got
Yeah.
both of you. You're just like, dude, did you just break the jungle?
Dude, they were
They
they were
destroyed
leveling
the
the forest. They
Yeah.
were leveling the jungle.
This guy
with-
had was it Old Painless, the minigun, and just
Yeah.
like
He was
And-
there for a solid amount of time.
he's still like it's out of like the pack was out of ammo. And he's
And it was
just,
still spinning.
he's just- yeah, because like they saw it and they're like, it must have did like we did something. It's like we did nothing.
Well,
Uh,
they hit something. I mean, we saw the blood.
Well, that's because this chick Anna
yeah.
found it.
If it bleeds, we could kill it.
There, that's. I think I was like counting down with you guys, like all
like-
the iconic lines, like other than if it bleeds, we can kill it. Like any of
Well,
the-
yeah, for me, because there were two lines that I already knew were going to be in this movie anyway. That the first one being "Get to the chopper."
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
he finally got to the sea. He goes, "Oh, there it is!" He's like,
There
"Get
it
to the
is.
chopper."
I like how he says chopper a couple of times in the movie, but you're like, "Oh, that wasn't it. That wasn't
That
it."
was-
No, that's
no,
not-
Yeah,
that's not
because
it.
I knew it wasn't. Because I know he screams like "Get to the chopper."
Get to the chopper. No, and like he kicks the gun out of this girl's hand, and he's just like, "Oh!" Like it's like ridiculous. Like it's just that level of badassery. But then at the same time, you have to step it up because the predator is like, "Nah, son," gets zapped.
And the other line where he's looking at the predator and he's like, "You one ugly mother." I'm not gonna say it, but you know,
Mofo.
but you know what
Yeah.
it is. You know the line.
That was an
You've heard
iconic
it.
line.
What the hell are you? And then it's just like, and then he's even like, they're like, what the hell are you? Like, that was kind of
Oh,
wild
and then
too.
the laugh at
Dude,
the end. The
that's
creepy laugh.
scary.
When he goes like when he or puts the timer for like to go nuclear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how hateful it was. He's like, you know what? F this
Screw
noise. You
you.
can't beat me. I beat me. Done. No, I'm sorry. But then as he also when Dutch is setting everything up, and then he just gets he calls him out in the jungle, and he has that like it's a roar. Like what is it? Like it's just like a crazy
the primal
scream.
roar. It was to tell him like, come over here.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready for you.
Yeah.
ready to scrap. And the Predator's like,
Ooh,
oh okay.
And the part where he takes out the Predator takes out the guy's spine and like
In the
skull.
too. Yeah.
That was brutal.
Yeah. And then he's like dressing the trophies. He's like, this is mine. Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that. He's like, this is nice. It's got no teeth, but whatever. It's mine now. Like,
Yeah, he was like caressing it.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, he's just like, yep.
He
That's-
like it. He like it. The skulls.
He like this color very much. Yeah. So, and then a fun fact, I told you guys, the director directed Die Hard.
Yeah.
And the music was done by Alan Silvestri.
Avengers theme.
And
Back to the Future.
The first thing they go to is Avengers thing. And I'm like, dude, Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Well, Zach doesn't like the Back to the Future.
Didn't he also do?
No, I like the theme. It's the other music in the movie aside from the main theme that's just not recognizable.
So the judges will not accept the Avengers theme as the thing Alan Silvestri is known for. We would have also accepted Forrest Gump.
Oh, that's right.
We would have also accepted Forrest Gump. But overall, impression, enjoyed it. Seen a cultural hallmark.
Pretty solid
I think-
80s action film. I'll give it an 8.
I think it's up there with my more or I mean I don't know how to word it. I'll reword it or rephrase it. It's up there with one of my favorite like 70s, 80s, 90s like cheesy action movies. You know, I did
Okay.
give the original Top Gun like
I knew he was gonna say
like,
something.
I gave it a 6.5 because it was
Those are the only two you've seen.
the
Oh man.
Man, you ain't seen.
I
no
thought you were gonna
thing.
say something else, and then when you said Taro, I was like, wait a minute.
There's Star Wars, there's Star Trek,
Those
but
don't count in this category
No,
of
this-
this
cheesy
is a
action.
totally different
they're
category.
they're cheesy in other ways, but
Yeah, but
they're good still. They're still good.